Hey guys, welcome to this video. This video I hope will leave you refreshed. My past videos, as important as it is to have awareness, I do know it's difficult topics to dig into and focus on, so I might be feeling heavy after, but this video, it's self-compassion and having compassion for others. So hopefully you feel well, and my goal in this video is to give you a nice template to be very visual on having self-compassion to embark in new chapters. And having self-compassion itself, it correlates a lot to grounding skills. With grounding, whether it's mental, whether it's physical, when we ground ourselves, we could self-soothe ourselves. We could smell beautiful things, or we could lather ourselves up, heat padding, massaging, whatever it is, bubble bath, as well as just quieting the mind, relaxing, reclining back, and just pondering. That is having self-compassion. When we have self-compassion, we set intentions to give ourselves a break, to give ourselves permission to relax, and to not feel like we're procrastinating and feel like we don't deserve it, or we're being lazy. That's what we usually feel when we want to just practice self-compassion, but you're really allowing yourself to just breathe and relax. And it's so important to do that. When we hear motivational speakers or celebrities, whether it's music artists or actors, when they speak these beautiful quotes and these statements that inspires us, that makes us want to embark in new journeys, we're often left with that, and we're not left with the tools. And self-compassion is a huge tool to rewire your state of mind and transform your life, And one beautiful visual I like to think of that I noticed myself, that has to do with feeling joyful, feeling blissful when we're having self-compassion. And we want the best, and we set these intentions out to the air, to the world. It reminds me of the movie Mary Poppins. And whether you don't really remember that movie or you never watched it, you should watch it. It's a very unique movie in its own way. And in that movie, you had, a very high-class family. You have a banker, a father, and 2 children. And nice family, nice home, and the children desire a nanny that is just wonderful, that is so joyful and merry and compassionate. And when they tell their father this intention, they give him a letter. They present him with a letter, and he tears up this letter and he just throws in the fireplace. Like, he just says, "Away with you." They just go to bed, and they set that intention out. Because if you then remember visually, the makers of that movie wanted to give us a visual, and the pieces of the letter begin to float, and it comes out of the chimney and it goes away into the sky, and when that happens, you then have at least 20 or 30 freaking nannies lined up outside of their home to apply for the job. And then you have this strong wind, this ridiculous imaginary hurricane type wind blowing these nannies away, just getting rid of them, taking them out the trash. And then you have Mary Poppins that is just hovering, just floating down, and she immediately just represents herself, and she's very firm, quite coarse to the father, and just presenting her way. You know, she doesn't believe in references. You know, screw you and your references. She's very coarse, but with the children, she's so compassionate. She's so joyful, practically perfect in every way, right? And to me, Mary Poppins represents bliss. She represents perfection, because no human is perfect. And that joy, when we have self-compassion and we set the intentions to allow ourselves to embark in whatever our goals are, whatever our dreams are, if it's meant for us, it will manifest in its own way. And you can have people telling you, or you can have these barriers of people, or, you know, family, or your physical condition, whatever it is that represents the 20-30 nannies. You could have these barriers in your way, but when you set these intentions, when they're pure, when there's no just lust for greed, or it's not from a place of revenge, you know, when it's just purely intentional self-compassion, you'll then feel this transformation in your life. Even when times get tough, it won't really faze you, you know? And I like to bring that example up because that movie, I noticed that and I really appreciated that, you know? And having the self-compassion in your life is contagious. You know, when you give yourself a break, when you allow yourself to relax, and you're neutral, you're not living in the past or future, you're neutral, you're not dwelling on your mistakes, you give yourself time to breathe. It's like I said in my last videos, you then find the time and you find the energy to be productive and to be proactive in your life. And it's beautiful because the way our minds work, self-compassion is the key to going places where you would think you'll never have gone, you know. So that's self-compassion. And when you feel self-compassion, you're unbiased. Nothing really phases you. And regardless if your job sucks, if people in your life suck and they're miserable, they're toxic and all these things, when you give yourself your break and you give yourself time to relax and to worship yourself and breathe, you then won't get fazed by them. And you'll kill them with kindness, like they say. You'll then show them kindness. You're not doing it blatantly to make them feel stupid. No. That's not what killing them with kindness means. It means to just show them that their calculations, their intelligence, they're not stupid. They're intelligent people, but their calculations, their intelligence, their obsessions, this creepiness they have doesn't faze you. It does not faze you because you're enough. You're enough. You know? So I hope time goes on, but I hope this video touched you. Subscribe to my channel for more and follow me on my social media, Rebirths Illuminate. It's on my About tab, and I hope you're doing well. Stay safe. Be kind to yourself, especially after this video. Time to take care of my kids, so enjoy and be well. Take care.